Hi, I'm Sylvia Worsham, your host of Focus Fridays. Thank you so much for joining me on this segment on the power of letting go. Letting go, so much power in those two words, releasing any negative energy that exists inside of you. I've seen this up front with friends who have failed to forgive and release. When you hold the anger and the resentment inside of you, it keeps you from growing into an abundance mindset. When it keeps you stuck, what it does is that you are unable to attract abundance into your life, attract the right kind of opportunity for you, because your anger and your resentment is what's holding you back. So you will receive 3 blessings when you let go, when you learn to let go. This was something that was so instrumental this week for a group of people that were trying to influence a couple of us to their side. And what happened was their anger and their resentment stopped us dead in our tracks. They failed to influence us. So one of the blessings that you get when you decide to release, when you decide to say, enough, I don't want to feel this way anymore. When you finally decide to release it, you will influence others more. It could be your love relationships. It could be in your career. It can be in your health. It could be in anything, in any part where you are speaking and connecting with another person. You fail to influence them when you are caught up in your own anger and resentment. The emotion will cloud your judgment. Logic will fail to come in, and you will turn people off with your anger and resentment. They won't be able to get past the anger and resentment in order to hear what you actually have to say. So one of the blessings that you get when you release, you influence others. The second blessing you receive is when you release that negative energy out of your body, you have space now to receive positive energy. When you start to focus on the positivity or the positive aspects of your life or of any situation, when you focus on that, that's exactly what you start to attract into your life. So you start to see the opportunities. But when you have so much negative energy, not only drains you, but it fails to attract that which will be the opportunities that you need to soar in your career, to soar in your love relationships. The third blessing that happens when you release this anger and resentment and any negative energy is you will be able to model to your children the best parts of you. They are the ones that will receive this blessing in its full extent. When you're able to release all this anger and resentment, you are at your highest self. You have untapped your highest potential and your highest self, and now you're co-creating with God. When you are doing this, you are modeling the best version of you to your children, and your children are almost always at the receiving end of it. And who doesn't benefit from that? When your children are able to see the best version of you, and they start to model the best part of you, the highest part of you, that is an enormous blessing. So let's review again. You influence more when you release anger and resentment, and you let go of all these feelings that hold you back. You attract more opportunity into your life because now you've released the negative energy and there's more positive energy that has space inside of you. And the third and final thing is you're able to model to your children the best version of you. And that's such a blessing to be able to do that for your kids, because then there's a lot more harmony in your home when you are at your highest self and you're operating at the highest part of yourself. I'm Sylvia Worsham, your host of Focus Fridays. Thank you so much for tuning in to this segment of The Power of Letting Go. Stay safe. I love you. See you next week.